up in September?
Well, South African delegation must humble itself because we are the ones that are in greater need than the Americans. A tit-for-tat approach is not going to help South Africa. We need to be part of AGOA, and the guys must know that we need them, even maybe more than they need us.
The question about the commissioner, you answered it much better than I would have been able to.
Oh no, I was a bit, I was worried I should not be angry.
No, you answered it well. No, but you did well. Yeah. No, you did well.
He's making me angry. I said, we're discussing, even here, he comes up with this rubbish. I said, how will it help me on the 19th, even now on the 12th? He did not know that we made provision for him for 3.5 in the new arrangement. But that 3.5 now is gone.
Yes, no, all right, you finally keep it.
Thank you, Speaker. We need to ask you, Speaker, who decides? Because if you are going to allow the chief whips to decide for the entire parliament, it is problematic. Secondly, you cannot allow a case of the incompetence of the executive, even at the incompetence of parliament. The executive did not know yesterday that there's going to be a budget today and there's no agreement in the so-called GNU. Therefore, the executive, the Minister of Finance, must come here, present what he has, and let us, as the people, as the representatives of the people, decide for the people. This notion, Speaker, of saying want to assure the markets and all of these things, it is problematic. This House does not belong to the markets. It belongs to the people. We are the representatives of the people. Massive Minister of Finance presenting what he has. And then the parties here can be seen whether they are in support or they are not in support. Do not deny the parties an opportunity of standing and clearly showing where they stand.
A one-party issue. And there is no need for the minister to engage with the Serpent outside of what the department does. Part of why we requested a delay as cabinet is that we want to meet as cabinet and have a substantive discussion on the budget. So remove the notion, the party politics, people who claim certain things. If we want to be naughty like other people are, we can mention names of say who defied, who supported, who defied, and you'll be shocked. So let's not go there. It's the cabinet ministers who did not approve the budget as it was being tabled and said they needed more time to engage with the issues of how do we, what the minister normally called the trade-offs.
Man changes his mind. We are united. This is not a one-party state. We are together, united, all of us that you see here. These ones, they will not know. They are a government in waiting. We are the government. The government is taking charge. Amen.
There is going to be an increase, I think, on some items. But the basic foodstuffs that the poorest of the poor are using, I don't expect that. But on luxury issues, like puza, it's a luxury.
The balance that we need to achieve between managing our fiscal framework, managing our ability to protect the interest of South Africans in general and the poor at outmost. How do we deal with the inequality that confronts all of us? So it's never a ANC issue. It's a collective cabinet decision. And the minister, you raised the question of why did the minister take a risk? And he has explained, he didn't take a risk. Ordinarily we do it that way, to manage the market sensitivity. So it's not something new. Before he goes to the MTGPS, he's going to come on that morning and give us the issues. But there are continuous consultations that happen. But bottom line, at the end of the day, Treasury must balance the books, must make sure there's money that's available, and in balancing the books, they'll then have to say, in terms of what Cabinet has proposed in the previous engagement, what does the reality say? And then the minister has covered what the issues to say. How do you then plug the gap that we have in the fiscal? Do we borrow more? Do we do? What are the other things that we do? So there are two more hands that are